Yesterday, Candace Owens dropped what she called the most shocking revelation of her entire career. And according to her, this story has nothing to do with politics, censorship, or even the public battle surrounding Puza. This time, she says the focus is something far more personal, a secret tied directly to Charlie Kirk's legacy and the people closest to him. During a late-night live stream titled The Truth About Charlie's Legacy, Candace hinted at claims that instantly sent social media into chaos. She suggested there were serious tensions happening behind closed doors long before Charlie's death, and according to her, the public never saw the full picture. Her words immediately grabbed attention. She claimed many supporters believed Charlie was fully in control of everything surrounding Puza, but insiders allegedly told a very different story. Within minutes, clips from the live stream spread across the internet, sparking intense debate online. Supporters, critics, and former staffers all began reacting, while rumors and speculation exploded across social media platforms. According to Candace, whispers about internal conflicts had been circulating privately for months. Anonymous sources allegedly described power struggles, disagreements over leadership, and concerns about who truly held influence behind the scenes. Screenshots and unverified messages quickly surfaced online, with many people trying to connect the dots themselves. For years, Charlie Kirk was viewed as one of the biggest faces in modern conservative politics. He built a massive movement through speeches, campus events, and social media influence, becoming one of the most recognizable young political figures in the country. Standing beside him throughout that rise was his wife, Erica Kirk. Publicly, the couple appeared inseparable. Their online image reflected faith, unity, and strong family values. To supporters, they represented a polished and inspiring partnership. But Candace now claims the reality behind the scenes may have been far more complicated. In her live stream, she described an atmosphere filled with pressure, secrecy, and growing distrust during Charlie's final months. According to her, tensions inside the organization had quietly been building long before the public noticed anything unusual. Candace claimed Charlie had privately expressed frustration to people close to him, allegedly saying he no longer felt fully in control of the organization he created. At the time, few people understood what he meant because Puza still appeared extremely successful from the outside, with huge events, massive donations, and growing online influence. But according to these allegations, internal leadership struggles were becoming increasingly intense. Candace suggested Erica had started gaining major influence behind the scenes, despite not officially holding a public leadership role. Sources allegedly claimed she became heavily involved in donor conversations, private meetings, and organizational decisions. Former staffers speaking anonymously described what they called a noticeable shift inside the organization. Some claim leadership became more secretive. Certain employees suddenly lost responsibilities, and new restrictions quietly appeared internally. One former insider allegedly stated that Erica's influence became impossible to ignore, claiming major decisions increasingly required her approval. However, because she was publicly viewed as Charlie's supportive wife, very few people openly questioned the situation. Candace then shifted to Charlie's final months, claiming he had become deeply suspicious about activities happening around him. According to her, Charlie reportedly feared certain individuals were using his name and influence for personal gain. At first, Candace said she dismissed those concerns as stress and speculation. But after Charlie's death, she claimed events unfolded in a way that made her reconsider everything. She alleged that Erica quickly became heavily involved in areas of the organization that were previously controlled by senior leadership. According to Candace, many employees felt unable to challenge her authority because emotions were still raw after Charlie's passing. Then came the rumor that changed everything. Candace claimed whispers had circulated privately for months, suggesting Charlie may have discovered something important before his death, something he allegedly planned to confront publicly. Candace said she initially doubted those rumors until anonymous sources reportedly sent her internal documents and financial records. According to her, the materials allegedly referenced unusual payments, donor communications, and contracts connected to organizations tied to Puza. She further claimed some records appeared questionable because of signature dates and authorization details that allegedly didn't align properly with the timeline surrounding Charlie's death. Candace stated several employees allegedly became concerned internally, though none have publicly confirmed those accusations. But the biggest revelation came when Candace claimed Charlie had supposedly been considering stepping away from Tepeuza entirely before his death. According to her sources, he felt exhausted, frustrated, and increasingly disconnected from the direction of the organization. Candace alleged Charlie wanted to return to smaller grassroots political work and distance himself from what he reportedly viewed as a more corporate environment. However, she claimed people close to him strongly discouraged that decision. According to Candace, Erica allegedly convinced him that leaving would damage both his reputation and the movement itself. Candace argued the real reason may have been connected to influence and control over the organization's future. She also claimed Erica's influence extended beyond Tepeuza into faith-based media projects and business ventures connected to Charlie's legacy. Candace suggested those relationships may have helped strengthen Erica's position after Charlie's passing. Despite the explosive nature of these allegations, no public evidence has fully confirmed Candace's claims so far. Still, the live stream triggered massive online discussion, with supporters demanding answers, while others accused Candace of fueling speculation without definitive proof. Near the end of the stream, Candace hinted that the biggest secret had still not been revealed. She claimed Charlie trusted Erica completely, but suggested there may have been truths hidden from him until the very end. Before ending the broadcast, Candace promised viewers that additional documents, screenshots, and evidence will allegedly be revealed in a future live stream, a promise that has already left the internet waiting for what comes next. Candace Owens ended her live stream with a warning that instantly sent the internet into chaos. According to her, the truth she was uncovering wouldn't just damage Erica Kirk's reputation. It would expose an entire network of people who allegedly helped protect the secret behind Charlie Kirk's legacy. Her final words hit hard. The widow's secret was never about love. It was about legacy and the price someone was willing to pay to control it. Within hours, social media exploded. Hashtags connected to the controversy began trending everywhere. Old interviews, donor event photos, and archived social posts involving Erica suddenly resurfaced online, with thousands of people dissecting every detail. But according to Candace, the biggest revelation was still coming. Just one day later, she returned with another live stream, and this time the tone was completely different. Gone was the emotional delivery from the previous broadcast. Candace appeared calm, focused, and fully prepared. Sitting behind a desk covered with papers, tablets, and USB drives, she opened the stream with a chilling statement. "People warn me not to continue," she said quietly. "But this isn't about protecting careers anymore. It's about showing what Charlie allegedly discovered before everything changed." Then she introduced what she called Charlie's final notes. According to Candace, the files came from a former Tepeuza insider who allegedly had access to Charlie's private communications shortly before his death. She claimed the source decided to come forward after watching her first live stream. The first document shown on screen was described as an email exchange between Charlie and a private legal advisor. The subject line allegedly referenced internal audit concerns involving donor funds and financial discrepancies. Candace claimed Charlie appeared worried about money moving through accounts without his direct approval. She paused repeatedly during the broadcast, emphasizing one specific line she said stood out to her most. Charlie allegedly requesting that certain information be kept from Erica until he understood the full situation himself. The live stream chat erupted instantly. Supporters watching live flooded the stream with theories, reactions, and speculation. Candace then revealed another document she claimed was even more alarming. A leadership transition memo allegedly written by Erica while Charlie was still alive. According to Candace, the memo outlined how authority inside Tepeuza would temporarily shift in the event Charlie became unable to lead. She read portions of the document aloud, suggesting it described a structure where donor relations, financial oversight, and media operations would remain under Erica's direction during any leadership crisis. That document existed before Charlie died, Candace said while staring directly into the camera. People can decide for themselves what they think that means. Online reactions immediately split into two camps. Some viewers believe the memo looked suspicious, while others argued it could simply represent normal contingency planning for a large organization. But Candace claimed the next piece of evidence changed everything. According to her, Charlie had allegedly recorded a private meeting involving Erica and senior Tepeuza figures shortly before his death. Candace said the recording had been stored on a hard drive that was never intended to become public. She then played a short audio clip during the live stream. In the recording, a voice alleged to be Charlie expressed concern about financial activity and internal decisions happening without his involvement. Another voice reportedly attempted to calm him by describing it as part of broader organizational planning. Then came the line Candace claimed stunned everyone watching. According to her version of the recording, Erica allegedly responded by saying, "You make people believe. I make people pay." That quote instantly spread across social media. Within minutes, it became the defining phrase of the entire controversy. Clips, reaction videos, memes, and commentary flooded the internet as people debated whether the recording was authentic and what it actually meant. Candace used that moment to make her strongest accusation yet. She claimed the recording revealed Erica was never simply protecting Charlie's legacy. She was allegedly positioning herself to control it. As the controversy grew, Tabuza released an official statement defending Erica Kirk and condemning Candace's claims. The organization accused Candace of exploiting grief, spreading misinformation, and creating public drama around a tragic situation. But Candace fired back almost immediately on social media, arguing that critics seemed more focused on silencing her than addressing the allegations themselves. Then came another twist. Candace introduced an anonymous source she referred to only as Cassandra, a former financial analyst allegedly connected to Tabuza. According to Candace, the source claimed there were internal donor transfer systems hidden under vague financial labels connected to legacy, projects, and outreach programs. The anonymous testimony further alleged that certain payments increased significantly after Charlie's death, and that some financial records were intentionally reclassified under different business categories. Candace then connected those allegations to a private media company she claimed Erica created shortly after Charlie's passing. According to her, the company's registration appeared surprisingly fast, which Candace argued raised additional questions about long-term planning behind the scenes.